I sat through a 12-course meal, letting my girlfriend's billionaire parents mock me in Mandarin. They had no idea I understood every single word. I've been with May for a year. I work in construction, I'm big, I have tattoos, and I'm definitely not the Harvard doctor her parents wanted. Before we went in, May squeezed my hand and said, "Just smile and nod, Jack. They're old-fashioned. They might seem cold." The second I sat down, the polite English stopped. Her mom turned to her dad and said in Mandarin, "Look at his hands, so rough, he looks like a laborer." Her dad sneered and replied, "He probably can't even afford this water. Why is May bringing trash to our table?" I just smiled and ate my soup. What they didn't know? I spent 5 years in Taiwan building infrastructure. I don't just speak Mandarin, I negotiate billion-dollar contracts in it. It got worse when her brother arrived. He laughed and said, "Does the giant even know how to use chopsticks? It's like watching a bear try to eat." Then her mom dropped the bomb. She looked right at me, smiled, and said to May, "You are embarrassing the family name. This thing will ruin your future. If you choose this peasant, you get nothing." That's when I saw it. A business contract on the table. Her dad was stressing out, arguing that if they didn't figure out a zoning law by midnight, they'd lose the company. I glanced at the paper. It was for a project I was the lead foreman on. I stopped eating. I wiped my mouth. I reached over, took the pen from her dad's hand, and circled a paragraph. Then I spoke in perfect business-fluent Mandarin. "The zoning permit in Section 4 is expired. If you sign this, you lose your liquidity. You need to file a 409B waiver first." The silence was deafening. Her dad dropped his fork. I stood up and buttoned my jacket. I looked him in the eye and said, "Also, my hands are rough because I built the foundation of the building we are sitting in right now. I make sure things don't collapse. Maybe you should focus on making sure your family doesn't collapse." I told May, "I'm going to get a burger." She stood up and walked out with me, leaving them stunned. Her dad called me the next day asking for consulting advice. I charged him double.